Mubarak, Eidun Mubarak, yeah. Eid Mubarak, Eidun Mubarak, yeah. Eid Mubarak, Eidun Mubarak, yeah. Eid Mubarak, Eidun Mubarak, yeah. Meeting up with
The Pak American Skilled Women Organization Paswo held a joyous Eid celebration, bringing together members of the Muslim community and notable public figures. The event was hosted at the Paswo's Adult Daycare Center. The founder of Paswo and Muslim Women Liaison to NYC Mayor, Atiya Shehnaz, delivered a welcoming address emphasizing the importance of Eid and the empowerment of Muslim women in the United States.
Ramadan, 30 days of the fasting. Actually, this is the reward from the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, like you took from the Allah the gift. So that's why we are celebrating. And you know, as usual, our congresswomen are with us. Like no matter either Ramadan, food distribution, or like the other event, she's our Muslim sister, like the adopted Muslim sister. And mashallah, she's looking so much beautiful, the change, right? Did you notice the hairstyle? She's like looking, I think, much younger than me, right? I'm looking at her sister, you're looking at like the 24 or 25 years old. So, mashallah, looking beautiful. Thank you so much. So, I'm going to start a proper program with our Quran recitation. So, I'm going to...
The event began with the recitations of the Holy Quran and Naat Rasul Maqbool sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
मेरे मौला तेरी बारगाह में एक सदा करनी है, इस गुनाहगार ने बख्शिश की दुआ करनी है.
Paswo's program director Sayyid Abbas thanked everyone for attending and expressed gratitude for the continued support of the organization.
Myself, my name is Sayyid Abbas. I'm the program director of Paswo, and I would like to welcome Awati Clark. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Thank you so much, Dr. Soni, Mark Apple, and other distinguished guests. As you all know, that Paswo is working from past many years, serving the community. We do have many programs. Food pantry, as you know already, we are in the 172nd week, which we did last 2 days ago. And we started our new location in Staten Island, first time for the food. But apart from food, which you might not know, that Paswo is running several other programs to serve the community, such as workforce training program. We are also active in the youth mobility. Recently, we started to put more focus on the DV programs. We do have earlier the previous program for DV community people, but now we are focusing more towards this program. The reason, because in the recent news we saw the new research coming out that the community here in New York, they need more focus towards this program, and the city also want to invest more in here. Like, they want people to live more healthy and happier life. So the Paswo mission is to make people happy. That's it, simply. So that's what we are doing, and we will try to do that, inshallah, in the future. Now I would like to invite Dr. Soni Purbat to come on stage. Please share some of your thoughts.
Several prominent speakers were in attendance, including Dr. Soni Purbat, Mahatma Appel, and Taekwon Coleman, Chief of Staff of Councilwoman Rita Joseph.
Last night from Costa Rica, we established a new stem cell lab there. So we will be doing a lot of things to make people happy. So because
older or younger?
Time, like, we older, like talking before about arthritis, and that's something, we can prevent surgery and then make people like walk better and all that. So anyway, so being a doctor, like, what should I say, every holiday is important. because my specialty start from weight loss. So everybody lose weight during that time. So it's a good something for everybody for health. And other than that, what I see working with Miss Adia, that she's doing a lot for especially women community, our community, and that's something nobody does. People all focus on other things, politics, business, but nobody care about community. And she is doing great job for community because she asked me a couple of times what you can do for community. I said, you just tell me what I can do. I'm a medical doctor, so I can do only medical things, other things I don't know. So being a community, part of the community, I would say this is something when you talk about making people happy, it's not like when you feed people good food, they make happy. Of course, that I like good food. So question is, other than that, there are so many things, what they need. It's important is what they need, If you provide that, then that make them happy. If somebody need money, you have to provide them money, okay? Somebody needs something clothes, you have to provide them right clothes. So all they need, that's something, when you have personal encounter, then you know more people, what they need. It's not like everybody, okay, take the blanket, okay, everybody is happy. No. The question is being more closer to people, more closer to the community. You know community better. And when you know them, then you can provide their needs. So anything other than medical, basically we have so many people, they will help, I can only help in the medical part for any kind of community, men, women, whatever they need. I have 8 specialty, So I'm board certified in 8 specialty from internal medicine to stem cell. So feel free to contact me, Atia, whatever, who are closer to you. And anything I can do for you, I will be happy to do that.
And Vortex. Thank you so much, Dr. Saab. I'm just
Dr.
interrupting you.
Vortex.
Yeah, Dr.
Oh, no,
Soni.
we will be doing
Dr. Soni
we will
is
make
more,
everybody younger,
Yeah, he makes
Happy and
face
younger,
So you can announce this place is your place. You
This
can
is-
announce
we-
anytime you can come.
We
and
will be
visit.
doing other than the medical, cosmetic, I would say pain management. That's something most people, everybody has a pain, in America because they work like a dog, Okay. So the question is back pain, knee pain, this one, that one. So don't go for surgery, until you talk to me, because a lot of things I can do from your own blood, own fat, because they have stem cell. People don't know that. There are small things, which when you go to a surgeon, then he will talk about surgery only. Okay?
That's right.
But there are 90% problems can be cured with medical things, smaller things, And again, we have so much power in our blood. Have you heard about name PRP, platelet-rich plasma, that can heal a lot of things. And then when you go to next level, that is called stem cell. We take stem cell from the adipose tissue like liposuction, bone marrow. We can use even umbilical cord stem cell because that's my specialty. I can help you a lot for all these things in this club.
Salam, happy EID. After so many days of fasting, it's exciting to be here with Muslim liaison to the mayor. Happiness and joy. We celebrate the justice, the equality, the love of this community and the entire Brooklyn community. This morning, we heard good news from Washington. I'm sure the Congresswoman had a strong part in it. The numbers of unemployment are way down. America's coming back. That's good news for us as we celebrate EID. But it's important to notice that as a community, and as over the years working with Atia and working with Abbas, the president of Paswo, there's a lot of work still to be done as program director.
President is Shahin.
President is on our way, I understand, right? I
She's on the
understand.
way.
And I'm so proud as a member of the Jewish faith to be here and to be here for 2 years, for 3 years, for 4 years, together with Atia and together with Paswo and together with Professor Saba for 5. Together, only together, will we have peace, love, in our families, in our children, in America's future. God bless America.
Good afternoon, respected and beloved Congresswomen Yvette Clark, my friend Mark, Atia Shanaz, and so many respected guests. Thank you very much for having us here. You know that we are together here to celebrate the end of Ramadan, basically. And you know the month of Ramadan is a very important one in the Islamic calendar. So we have to learn so many things here. Islam or Ramadan teaches us different things. It has this experience basically teaches us to restrain yourself, not only from food, from the physical needs, but restrict yourself from bad or evil thoughts, speeches, and acts, basically. So it's not only about not eating or not having fulfilling the physical needs and things, but it is your spiritual cleanliness that is a process. So God has, after the whole process, then the celebration comes when we get together, we exchange love with each other, we own each other. That as Mark already mentioned, that it's about loving, caring, and knowing and giving space to each other as well. So let's make history as we are living in a country where it's called it's a land of opportunity, basically. So it's not about grabbing the opportunity for yourself and holding it back or holding it to yourself, but it's about sharing and giving it, So the community, their needs, linking them to resources and helping them to grow and fulfill their needs and desires. That's what these people are doing. We are here to help you and bridge and make connections, and I'll do whatever I can do in my own capacity. I teach international business in Brooklyn College, and whoever needs whatever assistance from me, I'm just a call away. Thank you very much. God bless all of us. अल्लाह हम सब की हिफाजत करे, हम सबको हिदायत दे और हम सबको प्यार और मोहब्बत बांटने की तौफीक दे. And हम जो हिस्ट्री बना रहे हैं वो अपने बच्चों के लिए बना रहे हैं. So let's be positive and get together and do something which hasn't been done yet. Thank you very much.
I'm here not the by profession or like the officially here from the mayor office, or not like the by profession I'm the chemist. And I'm here because we are celebrating the Eid. I don't want to see the quiet faces today. Why you are not happy looking in your face? Just like move on, or like the clapping fast and smiling and say something. You want to come on the dais and podium and say something. You want to come, because when I come in US, and especially when I started my job, I saw a lot of the flaws in our community, because I want my women more confident, more active and more responsible, and get all opportunities from the city and the federal like you deserve. So that was my goal, and still I'm working on it. And Alhamdulillah, Allah gave me the opportunity to work in a city administration too. And it's my honor to stand here before to speak in our beloved Congresswoman. I don't want to speak too much about my role, what I'm doing. My role, not before, not now, I'm in the city government. My role, previously I was doing the bonding and the capacity building and the strength building for our women community especially. So that is my role, not on the officially, the personally I want to lift up my women community to show up your potential, what you want to do, and I want to give the all platform and resources to polish your skills, to polish your talent, and polish your the motivation and what you want to do. So that is the thing. If we work together, if we are positive, as Sabha said, if we are united, so we are more powerful. Our voice is more powerful. I was so inspired by, Gracie mentioned by the speech of our mayor, and he said we are Muslim. Being a Muslim, we know what is our role, and we pray 5 times, we fasting, and we fast 30 days, right? So what we learn in a Ramadan, sometimes we think about it, what we done in a Ramadan and what we are doing after the Ramadan. What we do in a Ramadan, what is the fasting? We keep away ourselves from the water, from the food, from the bad things. And we say like the shaitan is, like under the prison, right? And what is after Ramadan, what we do, what we learn from that fasting? That is not matter like we are hungry, we are thirsty. That is not like the teaching of Islam is the learning the sacrifices, learning the tolerance, learning the peace, learning the love and respect to each other. Like what if we are doing after Ramadan, being a Muslim, this is our positive face or no? So I was so inspired by the mayor at that time. He says, what you are doing in your masajid, that is your own faith, right? What you are doing in your churches, that is your own faith. What you are doing in your synagogue, that's your own faith. But after, when you come out that, like the place, what you're doing, that is your, that is your, the role in a community. So if you believe on Allah, so Allah should be seen in your personality, in your lives too. So I think we have to decide on the Eid celebration, like we are celebrating the Eid, what we are like the doing, we are fulfilled by the Iman or no. I think that is the time we have to think about it. I don't want to take too much time. I want to introduce the one and only the person, like the sitting here. The first time when I met with her on her election campaign, honestly, like there was the other candidate too. And my community, the force, Atya, you have to support him. I say, because I was not politically polished at that time and I was not deciding what I have to do. But when I heard about something, how she has the soft corner, soft heart, the love, respect for Muslim community, the one day and the right away I decided, no, I have to stand with the Congresswoman EID Clark. And Alhamdulillah, not only we work for her, we pray for her, we pray for her, we run for her, we go door to door. No, she's the right person, she our voice, she's the voice of Muslim community. So little bit I'm going to introduce herself. EID Clark, Congresswoman Clark, is a remarkable leader who has dedicated her life to public service and is an inspiration to many.
Congresswoman EID Clark also made an appearance as the chief guest and spoke about the significance of Ramadan and the important role of immigrants in the United States.
To Dr. Sabah and all distinguished guests here present, Assalamu alaikum, Eid Mubarak, and greetings everyone. It's my honor and my privilege to be here to celebrate once again with you on this most auspicious occasion. I'd like to start by thanking your past president, Atiya Shanaz, and the entirety of all of the women and the allies of the Pakistani American Skilled Women Organization for welcoming me to once again on this special occasion be with you. I am so pleased to see the growth, the development, and the strength of Paswo. And I think it was Dr. Suni who mentioned that in the news we have all heard about the challenges that our communities are facing, particularly coming out of the pandemic. The isolation, the loneliness that people feel can oftentimes bring on disease and unhealthiness. And so having a social adult daycare is so very important, not for only the services that you provide, but like you said, the happiness, the love. Because when one is lonely, oftentimes one gets depressed. When one gets depressed, that then impacts our health, our physical health, our mental health, and our interactions with others. So I'm so happy that Paswo has taken on this level of engagement with the people of our community. I'd also like to thank the very passionate and proud Pakistani Americans who are here this evening, both for extending me the privilege of celebrating your Eid Mubarak festivities and for your tireless work on behalf of our communities, this city, and all of the immigrant communities of our nation. As has been already stated, I'm Congresswoman EID Clark, and I proudly represent you in New York's 9th Congressional District in Central and South Brooklyn. I am deeply honored to join you all in celebrating Eid Mubarak. And I am also grateful for the millions of Pakistani Americans who are so blessed, we are so blessed to call our neighbors, our friends, and loved ones. You are a critical part of the fabric of this nation, and all of your contributions that make life richer and that make America truly exceptional, from your medical professions to education, to the entrepreneurs, this can never be denied. For your endless commitment to our city and bettering the lives of the people who call it home, you deserve much more than my words of praise can say. And I want to say with deep gratitude, thank you so much for all that you are doing for our communities and our families. For years now, I have witnessed how Paswo support this community in improving their technical skills, their knowledge, providing shelter for the DV community, and for those who need the support, particularly the women of our community. Providing our families with crucial resources for their prosperity and well-being. And I've even witnessed this organization's feeding program, feeding those in need and standing up for those who may be in peril. In the face of years of unjustifiable Muslim discrimination, hatred, bigotry, and ignorance towards you and your loved ones, I've also witnessed you reject injustice. And I've seen you pursue equality and fairness. And I've seen you fight hate with love through the guidance and principles of your deep faith in Allah. As the daughter of Jamaican immigrants, I am, of course, familiar with the lived experiences and have lived the fortitude required from immigrant community to achieve the American dream, despite systems put in place intended to deny and exclude us. And as a senior member of the House Homeland Security Committee, the first vice chair of the Congressional Black Caucus, and the chair of its Immigration Task Force, I understand the effects of glaring inequality, inequity, and civil rights violation as immigrants in this nation, and from a lawmaker's perspective, and from my own lived experiences as well. So make no mistake, immigrants boost the nation's capacity for innovation, entrepreneurship, productivity, technological change, and advancement. In fact, immigrants have created about a quarter of all new businesses and represent 1/5 of the total labor force. And it is with that, in fact, in mind, that I find it so terrible that our immigration laws have not received significant reform in over 30 years. Know that the time has come for the values of the people of our nation to be reflected in our immigration policy. It is my belief that organizations like Paswo, along with our imams, our mosques, and our community organizations, are the bedrock of our communities and of Brooklyn. It is also my belief that we must work together to deliver the community support and national policies necessary to reimagine and reform the immigration system in a humane, just, and fair manner. We are looking forward to what we can accomplish with the full force of our community organizations and institutions engaged in the fight for human dignity through immigration reform. I'm truly grateful and sincerely proud to celebrate this moment with you and by your side, Atia. May we continue to join hearts and hands together for years to come. And before I leave, allow me to take a moment to wish you peace and prosperity throughout the remainder of this year, and to say once again, Eid Mubarak. And may you and your loved ones continue to feel the loving embrace of Allah. Thank you and have a wonderful and marvelous evening. Thank you.
Mr. Clark, for your heartfelt and inspiring speech at our Eid al-Fitr celebration event. Your presence and support in the celebration are a testament to your dedication in fostering unity, understanding and cooperation among the diverse communities. So, on the behalf of Paswo, I would like to extend heartfelt thanking you to be here, and may your leadership continue to light the way for others and serve as a beacon of hope and inspiration for years to come. Thank you so much once again. Now I would like to invite Mr. Tai Kwan. Please come on stage. He's from Rita Joseph's office. Please come on stage and share your thoughts.
My name is Taekwon Coleman. I'm Council Member Joseph's Chief of Staff. I bring you greetings on behalf of the Council Member. Unfortunately, she couldn't make it, but I want you to know that we're always available. We're at 930 Flatbush. We're there Monday through Friday, so please, if you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to stop by. Once again, Taekwon Coleman, Councilmember Joseph's Chief of Staff, and I want to wish you all an Eid Mubarak. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Taekwon.
The event showcased the rich diversity and cultural heritage of the Muslim community, with the attendees adorning vibrant traditional attire and enjoying a feast of delicious dishes. Games, gifts and toys for kids made this event further joyous. The Eid celebration was a joyous occasion for all who attended, providing a space for the Muslim community to come together and celebrate the end of Ramadan.
Waking up in the morning to Takbiratul Eid. I put on my finest shoes and my finest Eid outfit. Calling up my loved ones, wishing them Eid al-Sa'id. Jump in the car and head to the masjid to pray Salatul Eid. The day we've all been waiting for. A wave of joy has been sent from above. Celebrations around the world. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Eid Mubarak, Eid Mubarak, yeah. 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 Meeting up with all of my family, having a bite to eat. And now it's time to celebrate, and kids can get all their gifts and sweets. Loving and caring and helping and sharing with everyone in need.